These guys like to do 35 all the way down the road. When I was leaving Mom's, I was nice because I saw them coming up the road from the town office, so I waited. And then by the four corners, I caught up to them, and they're doing 35 all the way down this road. It's not 35. People need to use Google Maps every once in a while and verify what the speed limit is.
Well, depending on who was driving, I think they were doing it on purpose too, because they knew who it was behind them.
Good morning, it's Farm Friday. We were just talking about traffic in Greenbush, but we got all kinds of stuff growing in the garden. And with my little note up there, my favorite task, that's not what it's supposed to say. Hold on a minute. What's your favorite task in the morning? Because it's morning time in my head. So let's try that again. What is your favorite task in the go over there. Yeah. What is your favorite task in the garden? Mine is one of the easiest tasks in the garden, and that's watching things grow. We've had pretty consistent rain the last couple of weeks, so I haven't really had to water anything.
I know our rain buckets are overflowing.
Does anybody have anything growing in their backyard or in their garden? You got a farm? Anything like that? Flowers? We've got some flowers growing too. Red sunflowers, lupins,
Yellow
sunflowers,
birds and butterfly flowers.
What is it, wildflower mix or something? Yeah.
Yeah. It attracts birds and butterflies. And
I was cutting down some trees yesterday, and I got stung right in the ear. I think it's a ground wasp colony. Hello, Susanna Valenzuela. I think that's what that says. Good morning. We do a show 3 times a week. Today being Friday means it's Farm Friday. We talk about all things homestead, farming, gardening. Mondays is Ministry Mondays, where we talk about all things ministry, church, faith. This is kind of one way, me doing a show. That does not need to be on. That is chilly.
yeah.
You want that?
No. What do you think I rolled the window up? Ah.
Oh. When I was having a YouTube channel, outdoor power equipment, lawnmowers, weed whackers. Well, I don't really mess with weed whackers much, but snow blowers. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Sorry about that.
So I noticed
Another reason why I don't do video, because it would just be chunky and not great quality. Living in that's what happens.
I've noticed that too, even on my phone at home. When it's raining like this, sometimes my text messages won't go through.
Weird spot to park a vehicle.
You know?
So if nobody is growing anything in the garden, do you have any family members that are growing a garden? Farm, homestead, whatever, living off the grid? Man, that ear is still warm.
I bet. Oh, excuse me. There's aluminum out there.
Is there?
Yeah. A
Wow.
trash can. Aluminum. Oh, I would have got out and got it.
Ah,
Yeah. He would have said, "You didn't get out there yet." No.
so I know I've mentioned it before in past streams, but my definition of farming might be a little different than what people consider farming. Figure it out.
You're gonna figure it out. Figure it out.
My definition of farming is gathering resources, regardless of what they are, that can be turned into a more common resource that I can use to buy the things I need for the farm. We pick up some scrap metal on the side of the road. Sometimes we'll pick up kitchen tables, coffee tables. We don't really deal with furniture and mattresses or anything like that. It's just too big and gaumy. And, you know, mattresses are dirty. People sitting on furniture for long periods of time can be dirty. But we'll pick up, you know, TVs, even if they don't work. If they don't work, we usually trash them because there's not really a whole lot of metal in it to be worth it. If it was easier to get to the chipboard and put the TV back together and ship it out in the trash, that'd be one thing, but to me that seems like a lot of work for not a lot of material.
Speaking of furnitures and stuff, I gotta keep my eyes out for a taller bed.
Like the bed frame.
Yep, just the bed frame. Desi's looking for a taller bed for his life. Because he's figured out how to climb out of the packageway. So she looks at it as, why keep him caged if he's already climbing out of it? She'd rather put him in a taller bed.
So I've been watching this guy on YouTube Shorts, and he gives his audience information about these random fruits or vegetables from around the world that nobody knows anything about, or very little. Like yesterday I watched one where he was talking about dragon fruit. Apparently it has no taste.
No, never tried one.
What was another one? I can't remember the name of it. Oh, the winter... What was that? The winter squash is one of the most stable crops. Like after you harvest it, it forms its own wax around the outside, so it can stay longer, preserve longer. Maybe that's where big agriculture companies got the idea to wax everything from. That being the sheriff. Just in case anybody's a local, there's a sheriff sitting at the boat landing between Greenfield Road and Greenbush Town Post Office.
That's where he usually sits.
Well, he has to be visible. I'm not doing anything illegal, so it's not going to pull me over for anything.
I don't like doctors.
I don't like doctors either.
I mean, I get it. It's part of life, but thought I was done doing all this stuff for a while.
How's the weather where everybody's at? We've had rain pretty much all week. Today is supposed to be thunderstorms and scattered showers. So I think I was talking about it last week, how we have a bottleneck of soil on the farm. If I had a good tumbler that I could sift out soil, good, not compost, but basically humus. You know, when wood breaks down, it creates a soil that will hold on to water quite well. Well, we've got a free wood chip pile a couple towns away. It's not out of the way, but it's one of the ways home from work. If I get a couple of loads of those old wood chips and sift them out somehow, so the wood chip fines are what I'm looking for, but because it's broken down, it's going to be more like soil and less like wood chip fines. We've also got an amount of spent coffee grounds. We drink coffee in the morning. We save all our coffee grounds, and I usually mix those two things together in any potting soil that I have, which I'm getting kind of low on. So it's more or less 1 part wood chip fines, 1 part spent coffee grounds. What is this?
Green tea.
In 1 part potting soil, whether it's used or new.
Just imagine I did what my mom told me to do and heat some of it up last night.
What do you got on the trailer, buddy?
Good for you, because ginseng and
Oh,
honey.
floats.
And that was gross. That's
If you guys want to interact with us, a simple good morning will do. Or hello. You even shrink it down and just say hi.
Yeah, here we go today. No
Guys.
service.
Yeah, probably not. Anybody grow any house plants? I've got house plants all over the place. The place where I used to work, I got plants at my mother's. House plants. I don't know if you noticed, or maybe I showed you the big cactus I have in my mother's living room.
No.
It's got stuff growing in it besides the cactus. Planting is your favorite task? That's the easiest one. Well, I don't know. Maybe watching them grow is the easiest one, but if I had more garden space, I'd have to have a whole planner of how many things I've got to plant, where I'm going to plant them. Oh, heartburn. Ducks, geese, whatever they are.
Oh, I have no service. Just wait. And I've turned it on, turned it back on. Like,
I mean, I guess it would be considered planting if I'm splitting hostas or taking cuttings from plants. Like I think I counted a couple weeks ago, I've got 18 hostas up. I haven't seen any flower stems yet, but we separated some daylilies on either side of the driveway now. I've got a little over 30 autumn joy sedum cuttings and 15 that are already rooted in plant pots. By the time I'm ready to put all of them in the ground, the what did my mother call it? The pine grove, that self plot that I've been cutting down trees. That's where I'm going to start planting some of those. Because by the time I cut down a lot of the trees, that spot's going to be getting full sun most of the day. Is that yellow Supra I see every once in a while?
somehow I turned my data off.
Oh, maybe it's doing that. Because it's done that before, hasn't it?
Yeah. I don't even know how to turn it back on. Because it brought me to that page.
It should be on.
It's not, because I just tried to text my mother and
Mobile data,
it didn't go through.
off, on. I don't know. Can't really investigate it right now. I've also got found a white spruce in our yard behind the kitchen, and I've cleared around it and I trimmed it up a little bit, and in that trimming I got cuttings from it. So now I've got 18 white spruce little cuttings that are in indirect sun most of the day. 18 of them. So hopefully not next year, but the year after, I'll be able to get those in the ground, get them planted, because I want to have a Christmas tree farm, and that'll be the mother plants for the following batch of plants. Have to take cuttings every year to have Christmas trees every year. Oh, it itches bad.
I can imagine. Well, whatever you did worked, because I did the same thing and it didn't work.
What, turn off mobile data, turn it back on?
Yeah.
Well, you're closer to town now.
But it's done it to me before when we bought the house.
So it's funny, I was on somebody else's stream the other day, and I was talking to the guy about kind of what I do on my show, and I said I had 170-ish subscribers, and somebody else said "ish?" ? Like, oh, you've got such a low subscriber count, you don't know exactly the number. I don't really pay attention to it. The only time I pay attention to subscriber count is at the end of a stream. Because I think now I'm at, I don't know, 184, 185, something like that. 185-ish subscribers. Really? Another sheriff? Like I said, if anybody's a local to where I am, Penobscot County.
Well, next weekend's the 4th of July.
So far I've seen 2 sheriffs, and we're just getting into Milford.
Yeah, next weekend's the 4th of July.
I mean, I'm not at 25, but I've seen them going over the speed limit too, so kind of makes them a hypocrite sometimes.
What the sheriff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they tell you it's because they
You're
have
technically
to
not
get-
supposed to leave your car idling, even if you're in it. And they do it all the time.
The one I love is the one that Desi asked the question. If it's so long, we have to wear our seatbelt. How come you guys don't have to follow the same rule?
Well, they do.
Because she's noticed quite a few of them don't wear their seatbelt. They told her it's because in case of a pursuit, they have to jump out real quick. They can't fight with that seatbelt to chase somebody.
I think when a vehicle goes into park, it should release the seatbelts. And it wouldn't take that much to engineer that. I mean, honestly, the only authorities that I've seen that could get out of the vehicle and run are the state troopers.
I know.
Maybe a local cop, like the one that pulled me over in Bangor. He probably could have made a good run, but most of the cops I see, sheriffs definitely, are large and in charge.
Well, go to Waldo County. Most of them can't run.
Yeah, look, those are Patriot hostas. That's what they look like when they're full grown. That's crazy.
Yeah, most of Waldo County cops
I think
can't
that was
run.
a hosta just on the side of the sidewalk. That's weird. I also do this thing, some people talk about guerrilla gardening, like just wild sowing seeds.
That just blows my mind.
Yeah, they're actually doing a really good job with the landscaping so far. But I do guerrilla harvesting. So my 4 forsythia plants that I have were harvested from St. Joseph's Hospital. Somebody's forsythia plant was leaning over the fence, and I just took, I think it was 8 cuttings originally, and only 4 of them have made it.
That was one of my hospital visits last year. Like,
Let's see, some of my hostas, my Patriot hostas, I've done the same thing. A property that I know was abandoned by the owner because I talked to the owner, probably wasn't coming back. Is that another one?
yeah.
I took some of the hostas that were right in front of his house, even though it was like
Or it's not. Looks like it.
No, I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah.
I can see the brown plate from here.
Yep. They're watchers. They're looking for somebody.
Or something.
Yeah.
Will you like me one?
Like, they're
So
looking
that's
for
that's
somebody.
3 sheriffs and like 10 or 15 miles, not even. I'd say like 10 miles. 3 sheriffs. And you know, we kind of know what's going down when there's that many sheriffs real close to each other. Either a drug bust or some kind of raid, or
They're getting ready to either raid somebody or they're looking for somebody. And sitting on the side of the road, they're going to pinpoint the vehicle that they're looking for, and they're not letting it out to the public.
well, they're not going to let that out anyways. That's ongoing investigation.
I mean, I also do know this is the last weekend in June.
Yeah, and for some reason, I don't know if it's the same everywhere else, but our local sheriffs, local authorities are more active near the end or the beginning of the month. Yeah, I was telling my mom that I think we've got more red columbine this year than we did last year.
Yep.
Plus the ones I started from seed. Those are probably going to take until like next year to really start putting on growth. Where was I? Where that FedEx truck nearly cut me off.
I don't remember. We were headed home. Because I was with you.
That was crazy. It was at a weird drive, like a blind drive.
We were headed home from Old Town.
From Old Town.
I mean, Milford. Because that's as far as we went.
Oh, the pumpkin farm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they're growing this year because I don't see anything.
I don't think they are because I remember they got robbed not too long.
Oh, that's right.
Unfortunately, and it's an older couple that run it. Like, I think your mom would like that type of insurance.
What?
My mom, once a year, has United Healthcare coming right to the house to do a physical.
No.
Because and where she has Medicare, they come right to the house. And then your mother would like that. I don't have to go to the doctor to do a physical. They can come right to me. Yeah, so they'll be there from 11 to 12 today. I told my mom, I said, that's okay. My appointment's at 11:30. I'll be in my appointment.
crazy. They were only there for 3 or 4 years, and now they're trying to sell.
Abby did some work to it too. Changed it up. Because that's not what it looked like when they got it.
Old Rambler. Oh, I think I gotta stop at the Salmon Club.
Gotta pay.
Like this red one up front. Players 900.
Even if I have to pee, I can. I have to hold it in case the meeting are the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we're gonna be early anyways. You got some neon signs in there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because he's got a Mustang in there, that's why.
What were you?
Chevy Cruze. With racing stripes on it. This guy is just gonna ride my bumper all the way to Route 9. Maybe not. Seemed like it for a minute. Like that. That's gross. It's been rained on and rained on. Couple of mattresses on the side of the road. Should have just cut them in half and burned them.
So that's gotten closer to the other one. They're almost touching. Every trip that we've done throughout the seasons, I've watched it. Like the tree you cut yesterday, it was slowly.
Yeah.
That's what that trailer was doing, little by little.
Damn. I don't know if I can get there fast enough. Between the coffee, the soda, and the green tea.
Green tea makes you have to go a lot.
Yeah. It's more or less 45 minutes to get from our house to Bangor Brewer area. And we pretty much know where all the bathrooms are.
Yeah.
There's seasonal bathrooms like the boat landings. Each year they switch back and forth now. So this year I think it's at the upper boat landing where the sheriff was sitting.
Yep.
And then the Salmon Club has a bathroom. I don't know if I'd want to use it in the wintertime, but
Before that, I used it in the winter. But before that,
I'm floating.
before all that, once we passed where the sheriff was sitting with that porta potty, right before you get into before you get to Freshies, one of those side streets.
Oh, right, the park.
Where there's a park, there's a porta potty
I
there.
keep forgetting about that one because I never use it. I never really have to because, I mean, Freshies is just down the road. They're always open.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember that porta potty being there because I had to go once. Because they were cleaning the bathroom at Freshies.
Oh, yeah. You ever have to pee so bad you get goosebumps on your arm? God, I'm almost there. I'm surprised they haven't fixed that apartment yet.
They probably can't. They probably have to move everybody out of that whole complex to fix all that one apartment, and it probably got a little smoke damage to one of the other apartments, just like where Kyle used to live. They didn't fix that apartment below Edgar. They just a bit like foreclosed that Edgar's apartment and the one below it. But yeah, we have that growing at the house, whatever it is.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's... It reminds me of yarrow, whatever it is.
Oh no, I just know it was growing at the house down by the swing. I mean, it's pretty for decoration. Big old cattails.
Those aren't cattails.
What is it?
It's some kind of wild grass or ornamental grass that somebody planted there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the place that we're going is that same place that we went to before. The entrance is on Essex Street. You've been there multiple times.
I know. All I remember is the address and Suite 2.
Yeah, it's upstairs. Gotta go up the elevator.
That's alright. When I'm done doing all that, I can find the ATM. Go say a Merry Christmas to or you say a Merry Christmas to them. I don't say Merry Christmas to them.
Really?
That's something my father would have done. Dad belongs in the back seat.
Yeah. It's gotta get cleaned out anyways. Floor mat. Well, you got a little truck too?
And he's a big fella to be getting out of a little
He's
truck.
tall. He's not big.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think it came down earlier in the week. Some people have really nice, neat gardens, and some people just let them overgrow. I don't know why. Yeah, $650 for a yard truck. Right now it's got a flat right front, but it wasn't the other day when I drove through. Yesterday. It's been there for a while anyways.
I'm surprised the boys up our way haven't picked it up.
Oh, it's not an American vehicle. They're not gonna buy that. It's a Toyota.
Yeah.
Don't want that for nothing. They're miserable to work on. I remember there was at Quality, there was a woman, she has a Toyota Sequoia. It's just a bigger SUV. And the starter didn't get out of here.
Told you it's the weather.
Boy, that motel's been there as long as I've been alive. Or as long as I remember. It's probably a nice...
And that was like only because they built the highway.
Oh, right.
But back in the day...
Like that road up in Howland?
Yeah, it went straight highway. Now, you could look out onto the other road that used to connect, and it was an old hotel. You could tell it was falling apart, and nobody maintained it. Nobody ever went down there. I watched them tear it down. Like, that was insane.
I wish I could get the trash days right.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to be farming some scrap equipment machines, and I must live in the wrong area because there's never any free machines on Market Tight or Be Tight. I would have put like some rubber isolators so it doesn't tunk 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 hit a bump, but it's on there. It's not gonna come off. So we've still got a little while. I'm gonna see if Chris has got some room. I can fix that wire. Willing to work. Sounds like somebody's cranking on something. Oh, doing it out in the driveway. That sucks, bro.
They're always doing something there, though.
Sometimes when I was just working for Chris, I'd drive through here and that would be dead. And nobody there. And then, like, you know, sometimes when I'd leave and John didn't need help, I'd be coming through here at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it'd be dead.
He used to go to Nana.
Yep. You can't ride out in the road going the wrong direction, dude. There was a guy on, if you're riding in the road, you have to, just like a car would. If you're on the sidewalk, you have to act like a pedestrian. That's why it's kind of weird. It's like people, you know, walking. There is no sidewalk. You're supposed to walk against traffic so you can see if a car is coming at you. You get out of the way. If you're walking with traffic, the car's going to hit you in the back of the knees and you're going to go tumbling. You're going to get messed up. I got hit by a car walking down the road. I'm walking with traffic, and because there was two parts to it, in the road on the wrong side of the white line. That's why I never got a settlement out of that. There's a lady sitting in that pile of antiques and whatnot, just reading the paper. It's kind of weird. Or something like that. That would be fun on the property. John Deere Gator. Dead. That's something though. Every time I've come here, it's been dead. But when I was here, this place was hopping. Oh. Come on, just close it.